Tasting like a boss. I have Kylo of the Knights of Ren here. I have middle daughter of boss, second billing or third billing under Kylo. And we have Minerva. And the review we're doing today is a special one because it's the first time that we have reviewed a decaffeinated coffee. It's also the first three-way coffee review we've done in a while. And you probably saw from the thumbnail, the bag is not one that jumps out with you like with a logo or a picture like a lot of the other flavors that we do, such as from Bones or Dunkin' or anything like that. Instead, we have this one here. It's from Dublin Roasters, and it is cinnamon hazelnut, and it is decaf. Now, why do I think this is important to do? Well, doing the reviews of the flavored coffees on a lot of the fan sites, I'll have individuals who ask, not just me, but the companies I review, do you have it in decaf? I'd really like to have these flavors because of decaf. And it's easy for coffee people to kind of make fun of decaf, saying, oh, decaf's garbage. But some people, they like the taste of coffee.
I've definitely done that.
And they can't have decaf, either because they have a caffeine sensitivity and they get really overly jittery, or they have heart palpitation issues. Other people have inflammatory diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, and the caffeine is inflammatory and can cause pain. So all of these things that can be cut down by some people, and of course I'm not a doctor, it's just these are reasons I've heard why people can't have caffeine but still enjoy coffee. And so the next question becomes, well, how is coffee decaffeinated? Because coffee naturally has caffeine. And I'm not a scientist, but I wanted to do a little research on it to let you know, because there are three major methods in which it's done. Ones that say naturally decaffeinated, that does not mean they grew the beans decaffeinated. In fact, naturally decaffeinated, if you think about it, actually seems like the least natural of the ways to do it, but it's fine. It's a situation where they take the beans, they introduce hot water and a chemical. Now, the chemical that's utilized is usually a naturally occurring chemical that's found in fruit. And when it's not that chemical, it's an artificial one, but it's not carcinogenic. It's from what I've been told, safe. The problem with that method is that does pull away some of the flavor of the coffee. And so you'll have people who say that the decaffeinated coffees lose some of their flavoring. Now, for flavored coffees, it's not going to matter because they're adding the flavoring afterwards, but for your standard roasted beans, it could affect it. The second one is Swiss.
How many are there?
There's three. The second one is Swiss. Okay, I'm going to jump to that one last because that's actually the one that this particular company does. The third has to do with CO2. It's expensive, and basically they pump 1,000 pounds per square inch of CO2 into the beans, and it just pulls out the caffeine, and apparently doesn't take too much of flavor, but it's expensive. So the methodology utilized by Dublin Roasters is the Swiss water method. And the Swiss water method doesn't use chemicals, it uses osmosis, and it uses water from British Columbia and here you see it says Swiss water, at high temperatures. Now, here's the thing. By doing that, what happens is the water is going to pull out the flavor of the bean, but then a process is utilized through osmosis to pull the caffeine out of the water, and then the water with the flavor is reintroduced back in the bean, which makes sense because the only other flavor we've done by this company, and it wasn't Swiss water, decaffeinated, was Eve Dallas Roast, and that tasted great. And the decaf version that Boss of Boss drinks, she says it was good, like she didn't detect any difference in the flavor. So if you're looking, if you see natural, it involves a chemical. If you see Swiss, that's the method I told you. And if you saw CO2 extraction, which I have never seen, at least you know what those are. So let's move to this one. This is cinnamon hazelnut. We're doing it in a three-way review. We're doing it in cold brew. We're doing it in drip. And yes, oldest daughter of boss, I'm using the Yellowstone mug you got me for my birthday. A month late. She had it. She was busy.
She won my birthday gift.
Yeah, and it did have some wrap on the bottom, like Christmas wrap, like she might have gotten in she didn't re-gift it. And then I have it in espresso. So let's go through them right now. I do not have a Dublin Roasters shirt. We did go in person. I did a review on that, but they didn't have them available. So I have to fix that if it's good. Let's see. So cinnamon hazelnut.
This, like, not it's gonna
Yeah, all this and we're like, oh, it's horrible. It does smell of cinnamon. Here we go.
Oh, it's good.
It is good. It's cinnamon. I don't really
Mom,
taste the
is this the
hazelnut.
one that you made the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you taste the hazelnut? I taste mostly cinnamon. And it's good.
I don't know.
What do you taste?
Some days I'm like, I can taste like that. And now I'm just like,
Honestly,
this
it might
is
have-
cup.
It might have been cinnamon sugar cookie.
It was. It
Oh,
was.
it was. Well,
She is.
she is. You know, her taste buds might be burned out from the hot sauces she did yesterday. I like this. You know,
Yeah, I like it.
I like the cinnamon. The hazelnut is very slight, but it's good. And why is that important? I mean, for those people out there, you're looking for a decaf coffee that's flavored. It's hard. I don't really see them that often. So if you're wanting to, please know they have a lot of different flavors, and we're going to be doing a lot of the different flavors. So let's move to the drip.
I thought she was going to say something.
I was just saying they made them for us right there on the spot.
Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, and you'll see in the other video, I went in, I saw this wall of flavors. And the thing is, none of them have like a logo design. You know, they just have like the little thing on it, you know, which is fine. It's just, right now, it seems on the internet, the things that really are striving are those people who have these logos and icons and things like that. But I didn't see any decaf coffees except for like regular roast. And I went over saying, hey, do you have any of these in decaf? And she said, well, yeah. I said, oh, okay, do I need a special order? She's like, no, I'm gonna make them in the back right now. Because the roaster is there. They already have the beans. They have the decaffeinated beans. They just put the flavoring on it and they brought it over. It took a little bit, not too long. And we have bags upon bags, so get ready. All right, let's move to the drip.
It's too hot. 'Cause it kind of feels like it is.
Mine isn't. I poured mine earlier because I didn't want to burn my mouth. I smell the hazelnut on this. I don't taste it as much here. Do you?
Either. Well, I'm trying to compare it to like the hazelnut coffee that I drink usually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this isn't just hazelnut. This is cinnamon hazelnut.
This is cinnamon
There
hazelnut.
is separately hazelnut.
But I like it.
Yeah. I like
No, there's no doubt it's a
If
good
you
cup
put
of
one
coffee.
half this one coffee, I'll put a dash of cinnamon in it, so like it's.
Oh, it's like perfect for you.
I'm just trying to be fair, but I mean, because the point is this, for me, I'm seeing this as an option for decaf drinkers who can finally have flavored coffee. And this is it. It does taste good. It's just that it's not atypical for me to say that the flavor comes out more in the cold brew than the drip. Uh-oh, someone's resorting to creamer. Someone's resorting to
You're
creamer.
not resorting to creamer. You're resorting to drip.
You're falling back. You're falling back on creamer.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with creamer.
You know that's pretty.
Right, right, Mom?
Says a
Thank
person
you.
says a person who is dissing those who like decaf like not that long ago,
No, I
calling them
wasn't.
losers. Calling them losers. Just a little bit of creamer. All right. Well, obviously it's not bad. I keep drinking from it, so.
It's not bad. I think you're just making me like search for flavors that instead of just being like, this is good.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I was asking you to do your job.
For real.
I gotta get to my espresso.
Yeah, it's better with creamer.
Okay, great. All right. Let's move to the espresso, which is weird. A decaf espresso. Doesn't even make sense. All right, here we go.
Oh, it smells really good.
Oh, it really does. The cinnamon,
Yeah.
the cinnamon especially. Oh God, I
My hair
hope
looks amazing. Remember when I was like, I need to wash my hair last video? I haven't washed it. So.
that was 3 weeks ago.
No, it wasn't. It was yesterday.
I know. All right, tasting like a boss. I like it.
I like it too.
I really like
As soon
it.
as I took my sip, I see my mom go,
What is she just trying to check out your hair?
no, trying to see how I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Right?
you were judging. I thought you were judging her hair from afar. Judgy, judgy.
I still have her.
What, I don't have
I'm
hair?
grateful.
Oh.
No.
I was like, what, this is hair. This is real. This is real, people.
I'm
Oh.
just kidding.
Son of a... Okay. Well, here's my verdict. This is my first flavored decaf coffee, and it's definitely my first decaf coffee from Dublin Roasters, and it's a thumbs up. It works in the cold brew, especially for me. Interestingly, in the espresso, which I'm not sure what I would use it for. I don't know if I would want to have a decaf espresso, but maybe someone does. I mean, I haven't already thought about that. I'm sure I'll get some
if
comments.
they like coffee and they can't have caffeine, or if you're wanting to have coffee after you have dinner, I know I'm pretty sure in some Latin countries they do that. Like they have coffee late at night, so I'm sure they would do this, because you don't want to drink caffeine right before.
And it tastes good. Now, I will also tell you, this particular one came ground, okay? So it's kind of ground for drip. And that's the other thing. If you actually go there in person, they will grind it for your needs. And so they did it for drip. This one here, I didn't regrind a little bit further to get the fine for espresso. It didn't have a problem at all. So thumbs up on the cold brew, thumbs up on the drip, just not as enthusiastically for me.
My favorite is the espresso.
And the espresso, is really good. I think espresso pulled out the flavors more than anything else. Okay, well, until next time, I have this guy who is shed all over me.
Minerva's gone.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. See, he was decaffeinated. He wasn't as excited.
My mom likes
He wasn't
it too,
excited.
right, Mom? So,
Right.
her
All right.
vote.
Well, you got some other flavors coming up from other companies and this company, so I'm excited. Hopefully you are too. Thanks for going on this taste journey with us. Until next time, keep tasting like a boss. Thanks so much.